Yeah, I found one of those fire card pieces. Why are they so popular all of a sudden?
Popular?
Caitlin was by here this morning asking if anyone had one. I tell you what, I want to get my ranking up, so I'll duel you for it. You beat me, you can take the piece. If I win, I get a big boost to my ranking.
Deal!
The most important thing to note about Greg is that his shirt for some reason has an image of one of the primary antagonists. He has a combination fire and nature deck, but if he has any interesting cards in there, he doesn't really put them to use and only summons attacker monsters for the duration of the fight. On the very last turn, he summons some sort of monstrosity called the Gulk Life Dragon, but it's far too late for that shit by that point. It could theoretically destroy 2 of our shields, but it only has 6,000 power. At the mall, we actually have 2 potential fights waiting for us. We have Tuba and we have Sarah over here, who definitely isn't a bad guy. We're gonna talk to Tuba first, because I consider Sarah something of a boss battle.
Hey there! You have a Xenomantis to trade?
No, sorry.
Are you sure? I have a Gatling Sky Terror I can trade you for it.
I said I don't have one.
Well, I hear that David over at the card shop has one. If you can get it for me, I will trade you for it.
Sure.
Hi, can I help you?
I was told you have a Xenomantis. Want to trade?
Sure, I desperately need a King Riptide. Do you have one?
No. Do you want anything else?
Nope, sorry. If you bring me a King Riptide card, you can have the Xenomantis.
Great. Where can I find one of those?
Well, they sell them here, but I don't have any money. You might want to check with some of the duelists in the park.
What? I'm looking for a King Riptide card.
Yeah, I have one, but you can't have it.
How about a duel for it?
Ah, a duel now, that's different. Sure, let's do it.
You know, we're trying to save the world here, and these dumbass kids are being real stingy with their cards. Kiki here has a combination water and darkness deck, which can be dangerous for us because it gives her the potential for a lot of defense and a few photosides and death smokes here and there. She also has a few darkness cards with the Slayer attribute, which means that even if those creatures lose a battle, they still destroy their opponent. It's pretty much another death smoke. Lots of opportunities to get our monsters off the field until we have no options left. To make matters worse, the game leaves us with very few blocker creatures to summon, so even though we now have the Garcago Dragon on our side, we're still in deep trouble. Thankfully, our other attackers easily clear a clean path through her own blockers, which weren't all that powerful, leaving room for Garcago Dragon to take out the rest of her shields. We also end up with way more blockers in the end, but that's how the game goes. Sometimes it's a dick to you, and sometimes it's really nice.
back so soon?
I found you a king riptide.
Awesome! Here's that Xenomantis you wanted. Thanks a bunch.
Don't tell me. You found a Xenomantis?
I sure did.
Huh. Look, I'm sorry, but I just managed to trade for one, so I don't think I'll need it anymore.
What?
It's not a problem, is it? I was just messing with you. Let's trade.
Thanks.
Man, Rusty looked like he was about ready to fucking murder Tuba.
Hello.
Rusty.
Sarah, Jalen. Always a pleasure.
What? Not happy to see us? Well then. Marcus told me to bring you this piece of the fire creature card.
We don't
but
think you deserve it.
I want Rusty to have it.
Yeah, I want Rusty to have it too.
Wouldn't giving the card to Caitlin...
make more sense?
We're all part of the same team here, so it doesn't matter who has the pieces. If Rusty wants the piece, then we should give it to him.
Fine, but let's make this interesting.
I challenge you to a duel. If you win, you can have it.
You're on.
Sarah here has mostly light cards, which you might have been able to tell from her choice of outfit. The light civilization cards offer a really good balance of offense and defense, assuming you pull the right ones or have the right ones in your deck at all. I thought we would be in the clear because we can way more easily pull out defensive monsters than she can, and our offensive monsters are way better, but she used a spell card that tapped all of our blockers, so she gets a few free hits in on our shields. After that initial incident though, things do go as I planned, because like I said, we just kinda have better cards. There is one more scare toward the end when she summons a creature that can bypass all our blockers, but we summon Garcago Dragon at the same time, and even if we didn't, I think we could still win. Okay, make that 2 monsters that can attack past our blockers. She was a good fight thanks to those lucky draws at the end, but eventually she ran out of surprises.
Thanks for helping me get the card piece.
No problem. We're all on the same team, right? So it doesn't really matter who holds on to them.
Yeah, I guess so.
See, I want to help you because I think you have the potential to be the best. So you join our group.
But
Then it's settled. Welcome to the club, Rusty. And just to get you into the spirit of things, how about a little duel?
Oh boy, I'm so excited to fight Marcus and his arsenal of death smokes. I did get a bit of catharsis out of using Braid Claw to get a cheap hit in on the second turn, because that's what Braid Claw is for. We also use it to destroy Marcus's only defense, Bloody Skeeto, which gives us 2 blockers at the start of the match and him with none now, so we're in good shape. He's able to summon 2 offensive monsters relatively quickly, but neither of them could get past our 3 blockers with 4,000 power each. He summons some decent defense next turn, but our only offensive monster on the field has power attackers, so we easily plow through it. With only one attacker on our field, we quickly get into a situation where he keeps summoning new defensive monsters as soon as we destroy the last one, making it impossible to attack his shields until around the third try. He did have a few monsters on his side of the field that were capable of killing our blockers even if they lost the conflict, but we had another phantom fish handy. We have a lot of those. There's been a distinct lack of death smoke cards, and his photo side utterly fucked up our other blockers, but that wasted a lot of turns on his part, so we're still definitely in the lead. If he had summoned like 3 more photo sides and used 7 death smokes like normal, we probably would have actually lost. I don't know what's up with him today.